Sunrise on Mille Lake. Today it's 10 below zero, so it's really warm in Minnesota compared to what it's been the last week. So it's about 15, 20 below wind chill. I've had a bunch of fish moving. They have not been going. I caught some mid-sized ones. I'm looking for one of those two giant ones to eat this morning. I'm hoping that they've adjusted to the big cold front. Big northern pike are the first to go after huge conditions change. So I'm hoping this is a morning. Here we go. Okay. When I work, I'll cut a hole. Pretty good. It is so rewarding though. I'm talking rewarding. It's like an IMAX theater. This is from a couple nights of super cold weather. Test my blue ribbon deer hide gloves out right into the water. Let's throw these big boys outside. Oh yeah. Look at the steam. 25 below wind chill is the only way you're fishing up here. Looks like a sauna in there. No, it's actually freezing. Now, slush. What I like best is a net. A little ladle or scoop takes a lot longer. And even a wider net would be nice. It's a great all-around net, grabbing suckers and stuff. Kind of uses, it's good for everything. Cleaning out fishing holes like this. And summertime stuff too in your boat. Grabbing minnows. Not here to promote nets though, I'm here to catch a big pike. Alright, here's my setup again. To review, got a sinker, homemade leader, really thin, hard to see, almost like an invisible leader. And a treble hook. I'm going to start with a large sucker today. So that's what I've had the last couple bites on, but I'm just going to start with this and see what's cooking. It's a second day after a big cold front, so I'm hoping the fish are going to get a little bit more active this morning. The full moon is tomorrow, so we're really close on things. Maybe erupting for a big giant one to come through. Start with that, hook them right through the back door, so if I want them to just swim, I got this great big hole here. One notable thing I can tell you about the weather, the wind was blowing 25 to 30 all day yesterday and last night, so it's finally calmed down. We're going to see how that is too. It's going to be a lot easier to heat this shack too, for starters, with the wind chill not being 20 to 40 below. Coffee in the morning at a great big sight fishing hole. It's pretty hard to beat this. I can find my coffee. There it is. Fishing in the dark. Right, like so. I like to just barely get it. So I want him to be free. There he goes. Look at, he's already going nuts. Open the bail. I use a clicker, no bobber. Oh, I got a bunch of slush still in that hole. Figure out a way to have. Why is my minnow? Do I have a bite already? What is going on? I might have a fish like in 2 seconds. Let me look what's going on down here. I think I might have a fish on. Already? I didn't even clean. I was cleaning out the hole. Yeah, I got one. Nice fish too, whatever it is. Big, nice northern. Running drag. I don't even know what my net is already. I got a landing net in this thing. Where that fish hit it as soon as I hit the water. Nice pike. Look at that. Right in the cold front. Here he comes. Look at that action, huh? How cool is that? He's hooked really well, so I'm not going to net him. Look at that action. Come here, buddy. Wow. While I was screwing around in the hole, cleaning out slush with the light on, maybe you don't need a dark house, you keep all the lights on. This thing came in and just creamed it. Look, he just completely annihilated the minnow. So I think right off the bat, we're gonna go with live suckers because of what just happened. You wanted live suckers. It's amazing what a week of difference will make. Look at that nice fish. They're all thick here. So it's we're into February now. These fish are getting real thick. Probably not going to pop a photo, but yeah, nice 5-6 pounder. And really cool part about having a huge hole and releasing it like you're in a boat. Right in the side. Look at that. Wow. Well, couldn't script that any faster, quicker. Nice thick northern like that, right off the bat. I didn't even see it come in. I didn't even have the light off yet, so I can't really see anything. That's a sign of what to come. I am happy. That's going to be great. Last trip was the other big cold front we had. And those fish were so lazy. And they just would not go on anything. But I did not have smelt, so I brought smelt today, like I said earlier. But if I don't need the smelt, I'm just going to keep going with these large suckers. Wow. Just demolish the sucker. Okay, let me get another one. I'm going to rig up something for even a smaller sucker. Use lighter wire. Tie your ball bearing on there, put the wire to the sleeve, crimp the sleeve, cut off the excess wire. Do the same with your hook. I'm going to put a small hook on. First grab a sleeve. Through the sleeve. Through the hook. Back through the sleeve. I've been doing this for years though. Caught a lot of fish. And the fish were really sensitive. And that's what we're dealing with in these cold fronts lately. So I'm rigging up something new just to have it even. I'm just going to downsize my presentation by half at least. I brought a couple medium suckers, which typically I don't use too often for big pike. Cut off the extra wire. Alright, I'm going to put a sinker, one sinker above the leader. Alright, it's just like I suspected. Medium sucker. I put a smaller sucker on. These fish did not want anything big. Here we go. Got him. Nice fish. My mud puppy sturgeon rod. Look at this thing. They want smaller suckers. Still coming. Still fighting them. Nice fish. All right. I couldn't net him. He looks hooked good. I'm not going to net him. It's enough of a mess. Nice thick fish. Look at that guy. Cool. Hook perfect. Another nice northern. This bite right now in this cold front, they wanted a smaller medium sucker. Hit the lights here real quick. Nice northern. Been seeing a lot of these fish come through. Beautiful, thick pike, 10 below, cold front. How awesome. In the shack, 70 degrees in here, big hole. But I downsized to the medium sucker as I showed earlier. Re-rigged my deal with a really small little baby hook, and that fish came in and didn't even think twice and nailed it. So now I have a pattern and have some evidence that if I go to a smaller size bait, they're gonna hit it. There you go, Mr. Pike. Oh, that was fun. What a fight too. We got these at the shop and online. It's this Mud Puppy company. Great guy owns it. Real nice guy. 40-inch medium heavy I got here. The guy's using for sturgeon, but they're ideal for pike fishing too, like I'm doing here. You can use them with the iFish Pros too if you want to fish with the flag outside, which I'll do later after it warms up. But in this hole here, that was a fun fight. Perfect action for what I was doing. I gotta get some carpet in here too, because I'm making all kinds of noise, bouncing around. This floor is great, but I want it to be soft and quiet. Cool. Mille northern pike, they are fun. Even the small ones are nice. There's one, big one. Kid Rocky brought in a big one. Hold on, big one. Oh, he didn't like it. There's one, big walleye. Look at the walleye. Walleye, nope. Oh. Look at the perch. Perch down the hole, looking at the sinker, making friends with the sucker minnow. There's another perch. Bunch of perch are out now. The perch are out. The northerns might have gone back into deep water. Or they're pretty brave perch. Or they heard Metallica. One of the three options.